Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I had in the video I posted a few days ago. It was my favorite favorite face brushes video, and I had this like gold bronzy smoky eye situation, and you guys, oh my god, you loved it, which was so cool. Thank you. And then I also got a ton of questions on my lashes that I was wearing. I know they're amazing. They are my new faves. And they are, so that way you don't have to wait all the way up until the lash part of the tutorial. These are the Koko lashes in Soho, and they are like a newer lash line available at ladymossbeauty.com. I am obsessed with these lashes. Like, I have stacks on stacks on stacks of them, and I'm gonna go get some more because these Soho ones are my new favorite. But the Soho lashes are super long. I don't know if everybody is like really ready for how long they are, like when you get them. Like when I open my eye, they go like past my eyebrow. It's crazy. But I did want to give you an alternative if you didn't want ones like quite this long and like butterfly-ish. You could get the 201s. These ones are like just as wispy and amazing, but they're just not quite as long as the Soho lashes. So you should definitely get some of the Soho ones, but if you feel like maybe that's like for like a night out kind of situation, then you should definitely get the 201s too. It's just like a less dramatic version, in my opinion, of the Soho lashes. I've also been getting a lot of requests to do a get to know me video, so if you guys want to get to know me, which is pretty cool, thank you, that means you find me like semi-interesting, then put any of your questions that you have for me down in the comments below, and I will like put together a list. You can either comment it down below, you can comment on my Instagram post that I'll have for any questions that you want to leave me, or you can just email me directly, heygirl@lusterlux.com, and then if there's like enough questions, I'll put them all together, and then I'll do like just a straight up get to know me video, so that way I can figure out like what it is that you guys want to know about me instead of just like talking about all my favorite snacks, which is probably what I would end up doing. So yeah, just leave any of your questions you have down below on my Instagram, or you can email me, and then I'll put them together and do a whole video all about meh. Alright, so first I'm going to take this Inglot eyeshadow. This is number 352, and I'm going to use this one as the highlight underneath my eyebrow. For my crease color, I'm using this Nars shadow, and it's called Galapagos. It's just like a super rich coffee, pretty brown with like gold flecks in it. And I'm using a Sigma E30 pencil brush to create like a really soft smoke on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going to come in and do it on the inner corner of my eye. And then on top of that, I also just trace like really lightly around my crease. I am going to add some underneath my bottom lash line, but I'm only going to do it like halfway across my eye because I don't want it to be like too smoky. To blend everything out, I'm going to use this shadow. This is just like a really neutral shadow from MAC, and it's called Wedge, and a Sigma E25 brush just to buff everything out and take out any of the harsh edges. For the pop of gold on my eye, I'm going to use Half Baked. It's in the original Naked palette and also in Naked 2, and I'm just going to use my finger because I think it gives the best application for this formula, and then just pack it on my lid towards the center of my eye. So then I'm going to add my eyeliner to my waterline, and then I always set it with black eyeshadow. It just helps to make it stay longer. I start adding some black smoke around my eyes just with an eyeliner brush, and then on the top lash line I keep it really thin so that way the main focus is actually on the lashes instead of the liner. For my mascara, I'm using Telescopic by L'Oreal, and I don't know, I always seem to like jack up my lashes, so sometimes I have to go back in, and I don't really like lash combs. I just use my tweezers and kind of like spread them all apart like that. I have crazy lashes, dude. To clean up the fallout, I'm just going to use a Q-tip with some moisturizer on it and take off any whatever. Alright, now time for the lashes. These are the Soho lashes from ladymoss.com. I do like a custom little trim job here just so that way they don't stab me in the eye, but you know, everybody's eye shape is different. And then voila. So now I'm doing my concealer. This is just NW20 Select Cover Up from MAC, and then I buff it out. For my foundation today, I'm going to use Studio Fix mixed with Face and Body foundation, and the colors that I'm using are NC30 for the Studio Fix and C2 for the Face and Body. Mixing them together just helps to give you like a little bit of a lighter, more dewy application than using the Studio Fix by itself. Once I'm done applying it with the Real Techniques brush, I actually go back in with the stippling brush and just kind of do like a flu, just to give it like that really like airbrushed look. It does help. I don't know, whatevs. And then for my highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Light and putting it on my forehead, nose, and chin. And then I'm going to buff it out with a beauty blender that has some of MAC's Fix Plus sprayed on it. It just helps to make your skin look a little bit more dewy. And then around my eyes, I'm going to use the Age Rewind, but I'm going to use the shade Brightener to make it like even brighter. And I don't know why I put so much on. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I put way too much on. Like, serio, too much. Don't do that. And then I set it with the Nye Cameo Powder. Now I'm just adding my setting powder, blah blah blah. And then for my contour, I'm going to use Sculpt, and for my highlight, I'm going to use Emphasize. Both of them are by MAC. She. So typically I don't do bronzer, but since this is a bronzy look, duh, I'm going to. And this is the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep Tan, so I can get a deep tan. And then I just put it on like frou-frou all over like my forehead, and then kind of do it like on the sides of my face, just a little bit. And then now I actually look like I have some definition and color in my face now, finally. Okay, now I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm just using like a tapered blending brush. It's one of my eyeshadow brushes, and using Sculpt just to like make my nose appear on my face. And then this is the Emphasize color I showed you earlier. And then for my blush, I'm going to use Buff by MAC. It's like a super neutral looking blush, but I love it. It's like totally perfect for my skin tone. And then to mattify my T-zone, I'm going to use my Hard Candy mattifying powder and just kind of fluff it on. And then for my actual highlight, I'm using the Mary Luminizer by the Balm, which is like ridiculous. I just throw it on my cheekbones, and then, you know, hell yeah, I throw some on my nose. Yep. Okay, now for my lips, I am using a MAC lip liner. This is called Subculture. It's just like a really pretty neutral color. And then for my actual lipstick, I'm going to use my favorite lipstick from MAC. This is like my everyday one. This is Peach Blossom, and it's a cream sheen, so we actually don't need any lip gloss because it has like a sheen to it. And then we are all done. Here's like, I don't know why my hand is doing that, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.